a lot of scams going on these days at all different areas, but there are some homeowner scams, relief scams, especially for people who are having difficulty paying their mortgages. And guys, feel free to jump in here and review. But these are scammers who often pose as government officials or mortgage experts, and they may promise homeowners that they can help avoid foreclosure or modify the mortgage loan. However, these promises are also false, and homeowners can fall victim to the scams and lose their homes and their money. Anything that you want to add to that, gentlemen?
Well, I mean, scams are all over the place.
Yeah.
Shoot, I get phone calls on a regular basis where someone calls up and says, "Hey, these people contacted me. They said they could do this for me, blah blah blah," and
Uh,
it just doesn't sound right. You just hear it. But with what you're talking about, well, shoot, the government's got websites you can go to for tips and for phone numbers to call someone. The idea is if someone calls you up out of the blue and
mhm.
offers you something and they're asking for money up front or they're promising you a loan modification or, hey, give me your private information like social security numbers. I mean, those right there, that's when you just hang up the phone.
Yep, you're right on target.
Well,
Absolutely.
and another area that scammers are great is scaring you and then having you going to different type of places like Coinstars and things of that
Yeah,
nature.
yeah,
And
yeah.
yes, where you go in those scenarios. So anytime they're wanting you to wire money, make sure you call and check two or three times with the scenario if it's whatever it is, and call them and verify that you need to do that.
Yeah, and it was like you were talking about a minute ago with the movers.
Yeah.
If using a credit card's not going to be permitted, you have to use some other form. Think about why. I mean, a credit card can be stopped. There's fraud protection with that. But if I have to Venmo or I have to, do
Yes.
the Coinstar things,
Yes.
anything like that, that is not money that can be stopped necessarily, at least not easily. So that's what they're doing right there. But I get those phone calls, and they
Yeah.
do that scare tactic. Call people. I had somebody call me last week. The quote sheriff's office called him and said there was an outstanding warrant for his wife, and he needed to go to one of those. I think it was a Coinstar to
Hmm.
send money to the
Hmm.
sheriff, keep him from executing a warrant. And it's like, no, no.
Yeah, no, I've dealt with that myself. So I know it's scary because they make it sound legit.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they're very
And
good.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
Yes.
but if it's not you, if somebody were to if they were to ask you, you'd immediately go, "Oh no, that's nonsense."
yeah.
But when it's you, when you hear the voice, it's like they get right under your skin, and then you're just not so sure, are you?
Mm-mm. So a couple of things, as Chuck mentioned, if they're asking for an upfront fee, first of all, you get the phone call from somebody, don't just ignore it. But if you're calling and they ask for a upfront fee, be concerned. If you're asked to transfer your deed to your home, be concerned. If the individual or company helping you asks to make future mortgage payments directly to them, be concerned. If you are asked not to contact your current mortgage company, be concerned. So that actually is the key, is call your mortgage company first and see what
Yeah,
they can do. Right. They
pick up
went
the
through
phone.
this. Yeah. They went through this many years ago, 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They hopefully are better prepared for folks who are having problems with their mortgage. As we mentioned earlier, the unemployment rate is low. Randy talked about this at the top of the show.
Oh,
So
and
they're
there's actually a government entity in Kentucky that is situated to do just that.
hmm.
Save My Kentucky Home is their website, and I mean that's the place to go.
Yeah, you talk about that at all closings. I know
Yeah,
you,
it's
yeah,
on every
right. Yeah,
closing.
right, exactly. So if you want to hear a replay of this show, to get more of this information back to or share it with folks, you can go to LouisvilleAnswers.com, LouisvilleAnswers.com. That's a redirect to our YouTube channel. Also, while you're at it, if you want to see what buyers and sellers are saying about us, go to LouisvilleGoogle.com or LouisvilleZillow.com. That's in writing, so you can actually read it.